Hello everyone, it's LE Diecast. We're back, and this time we're trying yet again another experiment. We do that a lot around here, and well, in order to get enough videos out to make everyone happy, the experiments just have to end up in the videos. So what we're seeing here, this ground plane right now is actually lifted up over one of the old dioramas. I made a diorama, but this background piece back here, but it was too high for me to do anything with the green screen. It works fine with the cars, but all you would see is the rock wall. Kind of think of like a train setup or a train diorama. So I need to lift the cars up. So I'm going to see how this works. The focal length on the green screen in the background there, if it's working, then it all worked. And if all you're seeing is flat green in the background, then it didn't work, and I'm just using the video to show off the cars. So we're going to kill two birds with one stone here. And what we've got to show off today are some emergency vehicles. These were from a little grouping that I got at a flea market, I think, or an estate sale. I don't remember which one these came from. And it's kind of a mixed bag, so I threw some cars together that are similar. We've got two of these little Matchbox power trucks, and this particular casting was a pretty popular one. Oh, that green will be fun. Let's start off right off the bat with a green that's probably gonna mask. The little top parts fold up and down. There's a lot of these, a lot of different ones. A lot of them showed up in the 90s. One of the more popular models. But yeah, two of them there. Next off, we've got some cherry pickers. I think this is a cherry picker. This is, well, they call it utility truck. There you go. We'll get the little part sticking up there. Get it in the screen. So we've got two of them, and at first glance, when I saw these, they were exactly the same, but I'll show them to you here in just a second. Just a second here, and I'll see if you can tell the difference there. So the tempo is different. This is KGE and that's KPL. So I don't know the history on these. Again, with my Matchbox cars, my history books kind of dump out somewhere around 95 to about 2008. The history kind of goes dark for me, and that's when these came out. You can tell by those tires. That's about the time period. So I don't know about those. I don't know if that's a special edition or if they just changed the tempo on them or what. But somebody out there will know. We got some fire trucks. So Dallas Fort Worth fire truck. This one's officially called the Hazard Squad. I guess it's not a fire truck, but Hazard Squad. Next one is the Fire Engine. If you follow the Matchbox cars, they tend to reuse the names a lot. The collecting Matchbox cars can get kind of confusing. I think they're harder to figure out than the Hot Wheels. There's a little bit less on them. There isn't really a great sight. This one's fire truck, and I'm sure there are some other fire trucks. I've run into many. So where Hot Wheels tends to, you don't run into a lot of them that are called the same thing. There's a few, but not a lot. This one is the Snorkel truck. I must have 20 of these. And this particular one, it's another one. At first glance, these are the same. And I haven't done enough. I've got a bunch of these. But this one I believe shipped with the all black tires, and this one had the chromed rims. Otherwise they're the same. And it might be the difference between a multi-pack and mainline on those. Don't really remember this one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read this. I think this is Highway Rescue. There you go. Highway Rescue Truck. Airport Fire Tanker. Truck in green. We'll see how that green screen holds up with that guy. If he's gray, It didn't hold up at all. Next off, we've got, this one is a International Pumper, but I'm pretty sure that's a McDonald's truck. And the reason I say pretty sure is it's got the gray base, or the grayish base, but it also says made for McD Corp. And that's a McDonald's truck. It's a McDonald's Matchbox car, not a Hot Wheels Matchbox car. So Matchbox did make some for McDonald's Happy Meal, and right on that is a Burger King Matchbox car. So even though Matchbox doesn't have the long-standing yearly Hot Wheels promotion like we get with the Hot Wheels cars, they did make some for McDonald's and different fast food. There's also some that were made for Taco Bell, but that's a Burger King car. You can see it there. I don't know too much about the Burger King cars. Gonna need to look into it. We got 4 of these guys, and this car always sticks in my memory. It's the armored response vehicle. This car, partially because it always looks like the truck from the Andromeda Strain to me, the 70s movie. But also, this car was duplicated by another company. It was or sold off. It might have been that the castings were sold, but this exact car was duplicated by another company, and they always carry that company's cars at the dollar store. I'm not remembering what they are, but I swear it's exactly the same car. There's been a few videos done on it that you can YouTube. There's another one. This one's the MBX Matchbox. Tampos on it. SWAT one's pretty cool. And then this one's kind of got some wild graphics on it. This is Police. Hero City. Yeah, that's why. This one's a Hero City. And if you're not familiar with the Hero City cars, that was a lineup that Matchbox had. Oh, I'd say mid 90s maybe. And we see quite a few of those come through. So 4 of those cars, all with different wheels, all different tampos. Armored car, this one also a McDonald's car. A lot of times you'll see this one with stickers, because the McDonald's cars came with stickers that kids could put on them. And you'll see on the bottom there it says made for McD, manufactured for McD Corp. There you go. We got 2 different trucks, and best I know, these are Hot Wheels, by the way. 2 Hot Wheels trucks, and I'm pretty sure those were not part of the main lines. Those came with some sort of set. I just don't know what was attached to them. That's how I got them. Both of these have kind of rusted wheel axles on them. Next up, this one's a Matchbox. This is a Matchbox. Ambulance. That's a pretty cool ambulance. I like these wheels, by the way. These wheels didn't last too long. They weren't around very long. Those little, what are they, 8-point wheels? 8-dot wheels, I guess you might call them. Here's another one of these. Boy, Andrew just loves these. I'll probably give him this one. He's got a whole bunch of them. He just loves that opening door. And that there's a little house inside. And this is the motorhome. It's probably not called motorhome. It's called the... It is the truck camper. It's also got the hitch on the back. This one's in pretty bad shape. It's been off-roading a few times. Last one for this video is the hovercraft, although this diorama does not work well for him. He's been grounded, hit the shore a little too hard, but the hovercraft, this hovercraft, these would be cool if these little louvers back here moved. Are they called louvers? Flaps. Moved. It does have the moving gun on it, or spray gun. It looks like a ray gun. Andrew calls it a laser gun. But it's the Ocean Research hovercraft. So I guess that's its giant ray gun to shoot dolphins with. Part of the Sea Police, going back a few episodes. Okay, so that's going to do it for this episode. I hope the background works, but that's why we do these things, is to check it out. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.